El Chapo, a Mexican drug lord, was sentenced to die in prison. What gives us the right to sentence someone to death to protect our people and preserve our land and liberty? Man-made laws give us that right. We kill people who have heinously killed other people and who have egregiously disobeyed our laws. Why then is it so difficult for us to justify, accept, or understand why someone like El Chapo has killed before? He was following the
While in the background I heard a faint drum beat. She's perfect. She's perfect. She's perfect. Charleston Cress often mentioned my Jekyll and Hyde existence. Happy Spike in Botswana, tightly wound Prince Harry in London. I'd never been able to synthesize the two, and it bothered them, bothered me. We turned on music, laughed and talked, and sang and ate dinner again around the fire. Meg told us a bit about her life, about growing up in Los Angeles, about her struggles to become an actress, doing quick changes between auditions in her rundown SUV, on which the doors didn't always work. She was forced to enter through the boot. She talked about her growing portfolio as an entrepreneur, her lifestyle website, which had tens of thousands of readers. In her free time, she did philanthropic work. She was especially fierce about women's issues. I was fascinated, hanging on every word, while in the background I heard a faint drum beat. She's perfect. She's perfect.
I had a child when I was 16. 16 I left school, and I just stuck with horses ever since. To be honest, there's nothing around here for us. Not a thing. That's all we have is these fields here.
I'm Katie Flannery, and this is assignment on the BBC World Service. Ireland is famous the world over for horses, but people tend to know the commercial side. 250,000 people here attend show jumping events, more than 1 million racing events, and around 60,000 people are employed in these sectors, generating about €2 billion in revenue. It's estimated there are around 140,000 horses in the Republic, and a good proportion of those are actually kept by Irish people on low incomes in or on the outskirts of cities. Why do working class Irish people love them so much? So how do you make a living with them?
I breed them.
How much money can you make from selling a horse?
It all depends on what kind of horse you have, what kind of stamina has, what ways he's bred. You know, it goes back through his bloodlines and everything like that.
Santos be and hereby is expelled from the House of Representatives. In the entire history of the House of Representatives, it has only expelled a total of 5 members ever. So if you look at the slim majority in the House, and that's probably what's keeping George Santos safe, his power is the most important thing. To Kevin McCarthy, it seems.
For only a few weeks. Seeing the urgency of my application, she got back to me within days and invited me to a video interview, since time would not permit an in-person interview. On the strength of having several offers under my belt already, Shung made
Bad idea. I'd had plenty of bad ideas in my 23 years, but this one was uniquely ill-conceived. I told myself that I wanted closure, but I didn't really. Deep down, I'd hoped to feel in that tunnel a decade of unrelenting pain. Instead, it brought on the start of pain, part 2. It was close to 1 o'clock in the morning. The driver dropped me and Billy at a bar where he was sound asleep. I tiptoed past, got into the lift, left the hotel. Of all the rules in my life, this was considered the most inviting.